Hi, I'm Mark Passery, founder and CEO of HD Hat. And in this video, we're going to cover the full spectrum of filming a home tour and submitting the files to HD Hat.
After turning on all interior lights and determining the path for your walkthrough, we recommend removing your shoes or high heels when doing your walkthrough. Position yourself at the front door and begin the tour of the main floor. Stop, give each room a single steady pan, and then move on. Walk at a medium pace, keeping the camera as stable as possible and pointing the camera straight ahead. No pans while moving to the next position. Stop at doorways and pan across each room. Don't paint the room by moving up and down rapidly. No zooms or shaky walking. No 360-degree pans. Try not to bob up and down. Keep your knees bent and take flat steps. Don't linger too long on one area. Turning around corners. Move slowly out of the room. Stop walking. Pull the camera to your chin. Pivot on your heels. Stop. Then extend the camera back out and then continue on your path. Be careful on door jams. If you get too close or move too fast, the stabilization software can't handle it. Instead, move slowly out of the room, staying 3 feet away from the door jamb. Stop walking, pull the camera to your chin, pivot on your heels, stop, then extend the camera back out and then continue on your path.
Hi, I'm Mark Passery, founder and CEO of HDHat.com. And in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to improve your walking techniques for your home video tours.
The goal of this exercise is to keep this light switch in the middle of your camera viewfinder, trying to keep the object from bouncing around. Then, zoom in slightly and repeat the exercise. Remember, walk steady, take flat steps, and keep your knees slightly bent. Turn the camera on. Make sure your camera is set to record at 1280 by 720 HD. Position yourself so that you can fit the entire house in your camera's viewfinder. Be sure not to point the camera into the sun. Point the camera to either the left or right side of the home, press record, then pan to the opposite side of the front of the home, keeping the camera as level and stable as possible. All camera movements need to have a steady pace. Not too fast or too slow. Be sure not to do an unsteady, super fast whip pan from side to side of the property. No zooms or shaky walking, no 360-degree pans. Turn the camera off and head inside the home to do the interior. After turning on all interior lights and determining the path for your walkthrough, we recommend removing your shoes or high heels when doing your walkthrough. Position yourself at the front door and begin the tour of the main floor. Walk at a medium pace, keeping the camera as stable as possible and pointing the camera straight ahead. Try not to bob up and down. Keep your knees bent and take flat steps. Never pan while walking. Stop at doorways and pan across each room. Don't paint the room by moving up and down rapidly. Give each room a single steady pan and then move on. Keep the camera pointed straight ahead until you reach a stopping point, such as a doorway. Plan how you want to reach those points and only pan once you are stopped, covering each room with a slow, steady pan. Don't linger too long on one area. A single steady pan is best. Not too fast not too slow. When you finish a room, don't do a whip pan to the next area. Plan your route. Don't repeat areas of the house. Stop recording if you need to reposition. No pans while walking down hallways to new areas. Stop in the doorway and do a single pan of a room. When moving between areas that have different lighting conditions, for example, a brightly lit room with lots of windows versus a dimly lit room with no windows, stop moving briefly. This will allow the camera to adjust its settings to the new lighting conditions. Be sure to only film what you want to include in the video. If you trip or make a mistake, stop recording and reshoot the clip. Be careful not to catch your reflection in glass or mirrors. Clips should be at least 5 seconds long to allow the video editor to insert transitions. We conclude by approaching the stairs to the upper level, ending with a slow tilt to the top of the stairs. At this point, we stop recording and move on to the upper level. We start the tour of the upper level by panning away from the top of the steps and moving down the hall. We used the same procedure for the upper level that we used for the first floor, covering all bedrooms and baths. Be careful on door jams. If you get too close or move too fast, the stabilization software can't handle it. Instead, move slowly out of the room, staying 3 feet away from the door jamb, and then continue on your path. We end the tour of the upper level at the top of the stairs. Stop recording and move downstairs to continue the tour. We start with the shot of the basement stairs, panning away and moving through the basement, following the same procedure as the upper levels, covering all relevant areas before returning to the basement stairs. For our final shot, we position ourselves in the backyard so that we can fit the entire house in the shot. Starting on the house, we pan away across the yard, then conclude by panning back to the house. Ordering a video tour with HD Hat is a snap. Step 1 is to fill in your name and contact information, including phone number, email, and website. If you're a videographer filling out the form for a client, be sure to get this information before going any further. Next, you'll fill in the property information, starting with the MLS number, the street address, city, state, and zip. In the description box, type a few short sentences highlighting what this property has to offer. The description can be as long as you like. However, only the first 100 words will show up in the actual video. Now you'll fill in the bedroom and bathroom fields, as well as the school district where the property is located. If you don't want this information included, just type zeros for the beds and baths and NA for the school district. In the next section, you have the option to select Narration. You have 7 narration fields. Each section must focus on one area of the house only that can be easily identified by the editor when viewing the video. So your first field might be a brief introduction to the property. Your second might discuss the living room. The third might focus on the kitchen, and so on. Remember, only one area at a time. Otherwise, the narration clip can't be lined up with the area being discussed. Be sure to proofread your narration before submitting to avoid a re-edit fee. Premium aerial flydowns and syndication are offered for free, so these fields are defaulted to yes. However, if you'd rather opt out of these features, just select No, and then move on to the next section. Music is included for free, and you have dozens of options. But if you're in a hurry, just leave this field blank, and we'll pick something for you. If this is a rush order, and you have your files to us by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll do our best to have your video to you by the end of the day, or first thing the next day. Orders that include narration may have a longer turnaround time. Where possible, we do our best to adjust the image through color correction. But if you're happy with your footage as is, select No to opt out of this feature. If you have any other important notes for the editor, enter them here. This is where you can indicate things the editor might not notice, such as a mistake that needs to be edited out of the video or any other critical information that can't be entered in the other fields. Before moving on, take a moment to review your order and make sure everything's correct in order to avoid a re-edit. If you're sure there are no mistakes, click Next. On this page, you'll see a map showing the property location. Zoom in until you can see the neighborhood clearly and drag the pin onto the house so that the editor can find the property for the aerial flydown. You can also drag this icon onto the map to enter Street View. If you still aren't sure which house it is, back up to the previous page and type General Flydown in the notes for the editor section, and your aerial flydown will show a wider view of the entire neighborhood. You can also opt out at this stage by selecting No Flydown. Now it's time to upload your files. You can upload them directly to our server here, or you can use Dropbox. Dropbox is faster, and it's our preferred method. For an explanation of how to use Dropbox, either visit our tutorial section or click the tutorial link on the file upload page. Now you have a chance to review your order again. Make sure there are no mistakes, because once you submit, any further changes will require a re-edit fee. If you're sure everything's correct, click Checkout with PayPal and follow the PayPal instructions. And that's it! Thanks for choosing HD Hat Video. We'll look forward to working with you.
Hi, I'm Mark Patrick with HDHat.com, and in this video I'm going to quickly go over how to use Dropbox to share the video files with our video editors.
First, you'll need to go to Dropbox.com and download the Dropbox software. Once it's installed on your computer, you'll see a folder on your desktop called My Dropbox. Go into this folder and create a subfolder with your name as the title. Now you'll go on to the Dropbox website and you should see this folder listed there. Now right-click on the folder and select Invite to Folder. To invite us to this folder, you'll need to enter our email address, hdhatvideo@gmail.com. Once we've accepted your invite, you can then use this folder to send us your videos. Once you have filmed a video that needs edited, you simply need to fill out the order form, then open the folder with your name in the My Dropbox folder on your desktop. Next, you'll create a folder to put your videos in. Title this folder with the address of the property. Be sure you have renamed all your clips in the order you want them edited. So the first shot will be Clip 1, the second shot will be Clip 2, etc. Then place all the clips in the folder that you titled with the property address. Now there will be a swirling circle to indicate that the files are uploading. When the blue swirling circle becomes a green check mark, your files are uploaded and our editors will have access to them. Thanks for watching. The spectacular home is located in the very desirable Highlands neighborhood with beautiful landscaping and surrounded by estates, all on a minimum of half-acre mature lots. The lovely private courtyard is adorned with plantings and flowers that will delight you. Upon entering this fabulous home, you will find yourself delighted by the quality evident in every detail. Notice the light that naturally floods the rooms through the use of numerous large windows everywhere. The gourmet kitchen will delight the most discriminating chef with beautiful custom cabinetry and top-of-the-line appliances, plus fabulous working surfaces. The family room can also have the feel of the summer screen room with Nana glass doors that fold completely out of the way and retractable screens let the outdoors in. The upper level has 3 gorgeous bedrooms, including a master suite that the owner will enjoy retreating to every evening. The full walkout lower level has the perfect guest suite second office area and enjoyable rec room for the kids to play or watch movies on the big screen TV. You will not be disappointed with any aspect of this home, from the gorgeous landscaping, the beautiful architectural style, and even the most minute details.